Hey everyone, it's Final Round. My name is Jordan. This video will be for Friday's WNBA slate. Pretty big slate, August 15th. I'm going to jump right into this. So you will see images that come up on the screen right there. That's from a data app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description for a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And this first play that I like is going to be Alicia Gray of the Atlanta Dream over 4.5 rebounds, minus 152. You could either bump this up by one or parlay something with it. Minus 152, it's kind of straight bettable, if that's a word. But she's gone over this in 72% of games this year in 7 out of the last 10. She's a great rebounding guard, and she's going up against Seattle, who are giving up the most rebounds over the past month to teams. And it's showing in Alicia Gray's data. You see that last game that she just played, she had 11 rebounds there, and it was not a fluke. If you take a look at the head-to-head history, she had 11 rebounds on July 3rd against Seattle. So back-to-back 11 rebound games versus the Seattle Storm for Alicia Gray. So I really do like this prop. And some of these I would just bump down, maybe like 4 rebounds and parlay them with some of these other ones that I'm going to mention. So gonna jump right into this next one. It's Kiki Iriafen of the Washington Mystics over 13.5 points at minus 128. I know that chart right there that you see does not look great, and we're looking for consistency. If you want to parlay it, you could knock it down to 9.5 for just 10 plus points. Much safer play. But I'm taking her because Shakira Austin has been ruled out, and they recently just traded Aaliyah Edwards. So it is Kiki Iriafen's front court right now. So taking a look at her history versus the Fever giving up the 4th most points over the past month overall. She's had a 16-point game versus them and a 20-point game versus them. And with Shakira Austin out this year, she's gone over in 4 out of 5 games, averaging 16 points a game. I know she's just barely gone over on some of those. That's why I prefer knocking the lines down just a little bit, especially for the WNBA with the inconsistency. Just knocking it down just a little bit could save you. Trying to find some plays with some consistency. They don't have all the lines out as of right now for, like the alt line. So that's why I'm showing you just the original prop for some of these players. And before I get into these next few plays, if you guys could please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can put anything there. You can put a W. It does not matter. And also, I want to shout out the app ProfitX. This is like Novig. This is a social sports book, an exchange sports book. You're going up against someone else. They set the odds, they put the liquidity, and then you can take it if you want to and go up against them. So you get some pretty good odds, just like Novig. It's pretty much like Novig's cousin or brother, I guess. Promo code FINALROUND11, they'll give you 1.5% back for every bet you make for up to $200 for the first 30 days. I know that's just like a big description for a promo, but that's what it is. You can get $200 back, and you can use it in all the states you see on the screen. You can straight bet money lines, spreads, all that, and stuff in places where you normally can't, where you can't use DraftKings or Fanduel. So check out ProfitX. Then this next player is going to be from the Valkyrie. It's going to be Cecilia Zandalasini over 3-pointers made at minus 180 or over 9.5 points at minus 176. I guess you could combine them. I don't know how much better that would make the payout, but it would boost it just a little bit. But for 3-pointers made, she's gone over that in 73% of games this year, and her minutes have gone up as of late due to injuries. She just played 35 minutes in that last game that she played. She hit 6 3-pointers. She's had 30 minutes or more in the last 3 games, and I filtered to just 25 plus minutes just to see how she's done in those games, and it has a 100% hit rate on 3-pointers made. And she's averaging 6 attempts a game, shooting 53% in those games with 25 plus minutes. Very accurate shooter, very high percentage shooter. This is consistency. I really like plays like this. And then as far as the 10 points plus goes, the 9.5, 100% hit rate whenever she plays 25 minutes or more there. And she's going up against the Chicago Sky, who give up the third most points overall in the past month. So great opportunity here for Cecilia Z. We'll call her Z. Cecilia Z. And then this next one, we have the Dallas Wings and the LA Sparks, the two worst scoring defenses in the WNBA going up against each other. Should be a good one. Hopefully they can just keep up with each other and we get a massively high scoring game and it doesn't end up being a blowout, like one team goes cold or something like that. But two of my favorite consistent players, I took them in the last video, are going to be playing in this one. So I'm going to run back the 15 and 15 parlay. So I like De'Erica Hamby for 15 plus points. I've talked about it multiple times, but I'll say it one more time. She takes 10 of her 14 field goal attempts a game from 5 feet or closer. So those are high percentage shots that she is taking, which brings her floor up. She's taking the most on the team from that close. So taking those high percentage shots means you're going to score more consistently. So I like the consistency with De'Erica Hamby for the Sparks. And in a matchup like this, I think it's a great opportunity for her. So she had 20 against Dallas earlier this year and every single game last year. I know you're saying, well, it's a different team this year. Well, they were the worst defense last year as well. So pretty much the same scheme, I guess you could say. And then as far as Paige Beckers goes, Arike Gumbawale is going to be out for this one. So more volume to go her way. And she has hit 15 plus points in 77% of games this season. If you take a look at that chart there for her last 20, you see some misses there. Those were a few were blowouts. So if you go to 30 plus minutes that she has played, she has hit this in 91% of games this year. So the 15 and 15 with Hamby and Paige Beckers running it back, it hit pretty nicely last time around. Hopefully we can get this done as a same game parlay. So a lot of players there with consistency. Hopefully we can have a good day and don't mind mixing them up, with different parlays and stuff like that. And I know I'm giving really safe plays, but there are players in the WNBA like Sabrina Ionescu who are great players, but she'll go stretches scoring less than 10 points, and then she'll go stretches scoring 20 plus points in a row. And it's just like the inconsistency is crazy. So we got to find these players who are doing things at the same level over and over and over again. And that's where we can make money with the WNBA. So if you guys would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. It's free. You can hop on in there. That is in the description. You can talk about WNBA, baseball, football's coming up, all that good stuff. And then as far as a recap goes for the WNBA, I had the 15 and 15 parlay. And then I also had a different parlay with De'Erica Hamby and Paige Beckers. Those lines are not out yet, but it was Paige Beckers for 20 plus points assist and then De'Erica Hamby for 20 plus points rebounds. And that one cashed like super easily. I doubt the payout's going to be the same because they're catching on that these ladies are the consistent ones. So hope you all do well. Hopefully we can make some money off WNBA. And hopefully we can keep this going, finding consistency. I know Ryan Howard is back for the Atlanta Dream, and it looks like Brittany Griner is working her way back into the lineup. Alicia Gray also is consistent with scoring, but I just want to keep it with rebounds just straight up because just the matchup there against Seattle. And Ryan Howard's starting to take some volume away, but Alicia Gray I would say is a consistent scorer. Especially 3-point shooting as well. Her 1.5 3-pointers is also a good look. But anyway, I'm going to get this one edited and get it out to you all. God bless you. It's final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.